You have a good job. Your paycheck clears every 2 weeks. Your bills get paid. And on paper, you look completely fine. So why does it feel like you're always one bad month away from panic? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Being broke isn't usually about how much you earn. It's about 5 quiet habits that drain your money before you even notice they're happening. And the strange part is, most people doing these things think they're being responsible. By the end of this, you'll know exactly which ones are working against you right now. Mistake number 1. You are living right up to the edge of your paycheck, and you call it normal. A few years ago, your rent was smaller, your car was older, and your monthly subscriptions could be counted on one hand. Then your income went up. So your apartment got nicer, your car got newer, streaming services multiplied, and eating out stopped feeling like a treat and started feeling like a Tuesday. Nothing about any single purchase looks reckless. That's exactly the problem. Lifestyle creep never announces itself. It shows up one upgrade at a time, and each one feels earned. You got a raise, so why not enjoy it? But here's the part nobody tells you. Your spending rose exactly as fast as your income did, which means you never actually got ahead. You just got a more expensive version of standing still. Ask yourself something simple. If your income doubled tomorrow, would you save the difference? Or would your life just quietly expand to swallow it? For most people, the honest answer is uncomfortable. The fix isn't to punish yourself with extreme cutbacks. It's to notice the gap between what you earn and what you spend, and protect that gap on purpose before your life finds a way to spend it for you. Mistake number 2, and this one keeps far more people broke than the first. You've decided investing isn't for you because you don't have enough money to make it worth starting. Maybe you've thought, I'll start once I have $3,000 saved up, or once I get that promotion, or once things settle down. That thinking feels responsible. It is actually the single most expensive mistake on this list. Money that sits in a checking account earning nothing isn't neutral. It's quietly losing value every year to inflation while you wait for a moment that feels big enough to matter. Somebody who starts investing just $50 a month at 35 will end up with more than somebody who waits until 45 to start with $500 a month. That's not a typo, and it's not a trick. Time does more of the heavy lifting than the amount ever does. The problem is that $50 feels too small to bother with, so people wait for a number that feels serious, and the waiting is the actual cost. Every year you postpone isn't neutral. It's a year of growth you can never get back, no matter how much you contribute later. Here's a question worth sitting with. If a small amount now beats a bigger amount later, why does waiting still feel like the smart move? For most people, it's because nothing bad happens immediately when they wait. The damage is invisible until decades later, when the gap becomes impossible to close. And that's exactly what makes it so easy to keep putting off, month after month, without ever noticing what it's actually costing you. Mistake number 3. You treat paying off debt and saving money as if they're 2 roads you can never walk at the same time. So you pick one, usually debt, because it feels urgent, and saving feels like it can wait. That instinct makes sense on the surface, but here's what it misses. While you throw every spare dollar at debt and save nothing, you have zero cushion when life throws something unexpected at you. A car repair, a medical bill. So what happens? You go right back into debt to cover it. Now you're paying off the same hole twice, once with your effort, and once with new interest you created by having no cushion. This is why people pay off debt for years and never actually get ahead. The fix isn't choosing sides. It's doing both at a smaller scale at the same time. A modest emergency fund sitting beside your debt payments isn't a distraction. It's what keeps you from restarting the whole process every time life gets unpredictable. Mistake number 4 sits quietly underneath your spending without you ever noticing it directly. You know roughly what you earn. You have almost no idea where it actually goes. Not the big stuff, the rent, the car payment. You know those numbers cold. It's the small stuff. A coffee here, a delivery fee there, a subscription you forgot you signed up for 8 months ago. None of it feels worth tracking because each purchase is small enough to ignore. That's exactly the trap. Ignored small spending doesn't stay small. It quietly adds up to hundreds of dollars a month that vanish with nothing to show for it. You'd notice instantly if $500 disappeared from your account in one shot. You never notice when it disappears $15 at a time, 40 times a month. The fix isn't guilt, and it isn't some brutal budget that tracks every penny forever. It's one honest look at a month of spending, just to see where the leaks actually are. Most people are shocked, not by how much they spend, but by what they're spending it on. Which brings us to mistake number 5, and this is the one sitting underneath all the others: fear. Not fear of losing money exactly, fear of starting at all, fear of picking the wrong investment, fear of asking a basic question, fear that you've already waited too long for any of this to matter now. That fear feels like caution. It's actually the most expensive habit on this list, because it doesn't just slow you down, it keeps you frozen while every other decision keeps compounding without you. Here's what changes the moment someone corrects this. They stop waiting to feel ready and make one small decision instead. Not a perfect one, a repeatable one. They open the account, they automate the transfer, they track 1 month of spending just to see it clearly, and the fear doesn't disappear right away. It just stops being the thing in charge, because confidence with money doesn't come before you start. It comes from having started and watching yourself not fall apart along the way. So let's go back to where we began. You have a good job, your bills get paid, and on paper, you look fine. But underneath that, lifestyle creep has quietly expanded to match every raise, waiting for the perfect moment to invest. Cost you years you can't get back. Treating debt and saving as either-or kept you resetting instead of progressing. Ignored small spending leaked hundreds of dollars a month you never noticed. And fear kept you standing still while time moved on without you. None of these mistakes look dramatic while they're happening. That's exactly what makes them dangerous. The real cost of being broke usually isn't one bad decision. It's 5 quiet ones, repeated long enough that they start to feel like personality instead of habit. So here's the only question that actually matters now. Which one of these 5 have you been calling normal? If you want more breakdowns like this one, subscribe, because the next video might be the one that finally shows you the habit you didn't know you had.